Hello car lovers, driving the 2025 Subaru Impreza RS. This is the one with the 2.5 liter engine and the Harnum Kardon sound system, the compact class. Diminishing in popularity, but it's kind of like it's asymptoting. It's not going down below a certain level. I see a lot on the road in Montreal. First, an overview. On the keys of our tester, it is written 2025. On the .ca website, the 2025 Impreza is not yet available, so I will base the pricing on the 2024 model. This is a compact four-wheel drive hatchback with CVT from Japan. The base convenience is $29,000. You get dual zone climate control, small infotainment, base eyesight driving aids, standard heated seats, and 2-liter boxer engine. The Touring adds alloy wheels and the big infotainment. That goes for $32,500. The RS, which is our tester, gets the 2.5-liter boxer engine, 18-inch wheels, sunroof, wireless, phone charger, Harman Kardon sound system, and that for $34,000. It's the deal. The top-of-the-line sports tech is $37,000, and you get the high-level eyesight with leather seats. A competent product in which its standout features include big infotainment, four-wheel drive, competent powertrain, convenient hatch, and big windows. Its flaws are dated steering wheel and dash and average sound insulation. All right, we're back. So what to say about this vehicle? Well, the compact class has to be efficient. It has to be reliable. It has to be convenient. It has to be. It has to have like a certain level of. It can't feel like disposable goods. Consumers just don't want that anymore. And it has to be extremely roomy. So Subaru delivers on most of this. And let's go through it systematically. The exterior styling is very nice, I think. You know, normally Subarus are pretty ugly cars, in my opinion. And this one, it looks really good. Nice. Conservative dimensions and pretty big on the inside. Let's look at this interior. This interior, very roomy in front for me and Ross. Very roomy in back for myself. I mean, up to 6 feet you can sit there comfortably. And the hatchback gives you a reasonable height in terms of trunk space. So, and then you can bring this whole thing down and load up all kinds of stuff. So super convenient on that level. The hatchback is very convenient. All right, and this is these type of things. It won't happen like 50 times a year, but a couple of times a year you go to Costco, you buy something that's big, that 55-inch television, that barbecue. You don't have to go begging people for them to lend you their car or something like that. So that is very good for the Subaru Impreza hatchback. On the inside now, well, the inside, in terms of road and wind noise, it is extremely average. So I can't think of a competitor that does worse, and I can think of a few that do better. Namely, the Mazda 3 does a lot better, I think. In terms of the materials quality, it is very average here. I think it's average for the price. Here we have this tissue here. I don't know why this is here. It should be a rubber, because when this gets dirty, if it's going to stink or everything, it's almost impossible to clean. I'm not really into that. There's this piano black here. A lot of its competitors do have piano black, so it's very good. If one day you want to decide to count the specks of dust on that is on this surface, you can count them because it just reflects that like crazy. It also scratches up pretty good, but a lot of its competitors do that. Big infotainment, the climate control inside the dash, which I don't like. However, it is a reasonable size. At this price, I won't whine. Big, relatively snappy enough, I think. Here, the Subaru steering wheel. The Subaru steering wheel, this has been the same steering wheel I've seen on Subaru since I began reviewing cars like a decade ago. Same thing with the dash. So getting a little old in tooth on that level. There's no digital dash here. There's nothing. The driving aids are good. The 2.5-liter engine drinks about as much gas in the real world as does the 2-liter. So you get the 2.5 if you can cough up the extra bucks. What's nice about Subaru, this is not the all-equipped model, yet you get the high-level sound system, which is very good. Once again, the eyesight, really good in Montreal, on the Montreal Trail, stop-and-go traffic. This does a great job. I tried it before while I was doing it with Ross, and I did it, I activated it without even saying anything. It was just great. This drivetrain is combined with Subaru's all-wheel drive, which basically makes Canada's winters disappear, right? So if you have a good pair of tires, and this vehicle, you're just going to plow through winter like as if it's nobody's business. So this is very good on that level. Of course, you pay a little bit more gas in terms of the fuel economy because you are dragging around a four-wheel drive system, and so this is what it is. However, if you look at some of its other competitors and you factor in maybe a $2,000 rebate or add on $2,000 to the front wheel drive competitors, you will find that Subaru's pricing is, although it's gone up over the years, is pretty reasonable when you think about it. And so that's what I have to say about that. Overall, I would say that this is a very friendly vehicle. Like all Subarus, this is how I characterize them. The steering inputs are very nicely weighted. The gas mapping is very nice. When you accelerate smoothly without it feeling slack. You know, there's no slack. It just feels soft and easy to use. Same thing with the brakes. I'm taking this curve right here. Very easy. This is a very competent vehicle. Very friendly, and along with the good visibility, the big infotainment really makes it a highly recommendable vehicle. I mean, it's very good for reliability, so you can either lease or buy. I would cross shop with Mazda, which has the superior aesthetic. However, it's much more cramped on the inside. The Honda Civic, which doesn't come four-wheel drive, however, it does have a very fuel efficient and high-level powertrain and lots of room also. And also the Toyota Corolla, which I think is just a very good vehicle. And you can get either hybrid, you can get four-wheel drive. I mean, they really offer everything. Really, lots of competition at that level. However, the Corolla just doesn't feel quite, I don't know, it just doesn't have this friendliness that the Subaru or the Honda has. So those are my thoughts on the category and on this vehicle and where it slots in the category. Highly recommendable on the lease, highly recommendable on the purchase. People enjoy their Subarus and have a great resale value. And Ross makes the remark, well, if you want to even have perhaps maybe a better experience for the Canadian winters, especially, why don't you go Crosstrek, which is their best seller. And it has most of the inherent qualities that this vehicle has, plus the added height, the added wheel clearance. And those are my thoughts on the very good Subaru Impreza RS 2025. By the way, if you like this video, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. And if you really like it, well then of course, you should subscribe. And that is it.